Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Scavenger. Welcome back to Project Atmosphere. I went ahead and played a lot of this game um, on my own. I wanted to get some grinding in. That way we can get to a point when the story actually starts developing. It took me a while of playing through it. I met a lot of new characters, some that I don't probably think matter. And me and or Dan and Jess built their relationship over the past several days. I don't know how long it's been, but now Jess, her music career has kind of taken off, and now we're at a point where I think she just got done with the gig or whatever, and she's walking home. Okay, just so you guys have some backstory for what you missed out on. So let's go ahead. We're gonna jump in right here, and I think it's starting to get good. So here we go. There she is. How long have I been looking for you? And here you are, right in the palm of my hand. A stranger, slowly following Jesse at a great distance, trying not to draw attention to himself. What does he have, a toy gun? Yeah, some sort of weird gun. What does he want from her? God alone knew that. Jesse turned the corner and the bus stop in less than 300 meters away. She was taking a confident, quick step. Suddenly, she heard the hasty noise, footsteps behind her. She turned around and saw a hooded man running at her with an obscure device in his hand. He was reaching for her. Take another step. Second. Jesse tried to run, but it was useless. He caught up to her in seconds. She couldn't see his face, but she was blinded by a flashlight, and then he grabbed her and stood in the back, tightening her shoulders tight. Uh-oh, something's about to happen. She screams out. Who are you? What do you want from me? She screamed and fought, but the street was empty. There weren't many brave men who could try to save her from such a healthy man. Don't move. I don't want to hurt you. I'm not here for you or me. I'm here for her. I'm sorry, but I can't do otherwise. I need to do this. Do what? What do you mean? He sounded familiar for a second, but only for a second. Because a second later, he stuck a syringe in her neck with some kind of substance. And it got quiet and dark. She didn't hear or see anything, but she understood all very well. All she is feeling right now is terrible fear. And then a second later, she stopped feeling her hands, her feet, and her head. The police patrol siren spooked the stranger. When he heard it, he put her down. I'm sorry. After saying these words, he ran towards the dark alley. What is it, she thought? Lying on the pavement in the middle of an empty street. If I'm dead, why can't I think? Or it's my soul? Why can't I see myself? There's a patrol car around the corner. Apparently, some of the tenants in the neighborhood heard Jesse screaming for help and called the police. Oh, what do we have? There's a girl here. Looks to be about 20 years old. Oh, we need to see if she's still alive. Oh, she's alive. Call an ambulance now. Damn. Why isn't she answering? What happened? Jesse? Come on, answer. Oh, you should have come by now. After not hearing from Jesse, Dan quickly got dressed and went to meet her. He was walking fast down the street. Yes? I'm listening. Hello? My name is Kevin, and I'm an admissions doctor at St. Monica's General Hospital. Yes? Please speak up. Dan, holding his breath, his heart went up 3 times faster. Something happened? Oh my God. He had no idea the trouble was with Jess. We've got a girl in. We haven't been able to identify her. Your number is the only one on her phone on the emergency alert list. Oh God, Jesse. What's wrong with her? It's Jesse. It's my girlfriend. I talked to her about an hour ago. I am very sorry, but she came to us in extremely difficult condition. She's in a coma. I'm sorry. We need to identify her relatives and tell them. Can you help? She has no one. Well, she has an aunt, but I don't have her phone. I'll be right there. Thank you for the information. There's no point in you coming. No one will let you see her now. Oh, his eyes went dark. His heart was beating so hard it was about to jump out of his chest. The thoughts in his heart are mixed up in one big jumble. But one thing was clear to him. Jessie needed him. Because her words today about him being her support, the thought wouldn't get out of his head. I have to go to the hospital. I need to fight for her. Phone's ringing again. Greetings. I realize this may not be the right time to meet, but I need to see you right away. Who's this? What's the meeting? I can't now. I have an emergency. I know about your problem. I can help you. I'm texting the address. My man will be waiting for you. Dan came at the exact appointed time. He saw a man standing beside a wall who looked at him with shining eyes. There was nothing to fear. The worst of it has already happened. So, briefly thinking, Dan approached the man. I understand it correctly? You're Dan? Yeah, that's me. I hope you came alone. Yeah, as you can see. Okay, I have orders to get you to the right place. Okay, what is this place? Please, don't ask too many questions. Just come with me and everything will be fine. The car is waiting for us at the end of the alley. He walked up the car door and opened the door. Sit down. Dan sat and looked around. Yeah, this car is so cool. I wonder who the stranger is. The journey took about 20 minutes. When the car stopped, the window Dan saw an interesting building in Japanese style. Hey, we've come. Let me walk you out. The man acted strangely, or he was just always so aggressive. Or this aggression was directed at Dan. Come and sit at the table. They'll be here soon. This whole thing seemed very mysterious. First his phone call, then this strange man, and now this place is a mystery. He was also concerned that he had seen no one but this man. Dan sat down at the table and humbly waited for someone to come to him. 1 minute he heard quiet footsteps. He raised his head and saw a beautiful girl in a traditional Japanese dress. She was wearing a bright kimono. Her face was very kind. Soft and gentle features of the face relaxed him a bit, and Dan stopped nervous. Damn it, the story's getting good, but then there's got to be like weird sentences. Dan continued to consider the stranger. Short dark hair, thin shoulders. She sat across from him and introduced herself. Hi, I'm Mia. Hi, I'm Dan. Don't bother to introduce yourself. I know your name. You don't have to worry about your life. Perhaps Ikiro frightened you with his formidable appearance, but he's actually kind. He's a good-looking man. He's especially noticeable. Okay. I think you'll get to know him. Make sure he's a good man. Honestly, I don't know what's going on here. My girlfriend's in the hospital. She's sick. She's in a coma. And I'm sitting here for some reason instead of being there for her. I'm asking you not to jump to conclusions. You're here because of what happened to her. Before we start talking, you'll be fed. In 2 minutes, you'll have dinner, and then we'll continue. Honestly, I don't think I can eat anything. You have to eat. You need the strength to fight. This is not the time to get upset. Dan decided not to object with Mia's words. It was obvious it was useless. Okay, you're right. Of course, I need to eat. I'm truly sorry about what happened to your girlfriend. The footsteps outside the door sounded as quiet as Mia's step. A second later, a girl showed up in the doors. She had a tray of food in her hands. The girl glanced at the room, trying to speak and look at the guest. She looked at him, and then looked down like she was regretting something. One more in kimono. Why does she hide her eyes from me? The girl got down on her knees and put the tray of food on the table. Dan, meet Yui. She is my sister, the younger sister. Yui folded her arms and bowed. Some Yamabushi? Who are all these girls? Yui looked up and smiled at him. Yui, this is Dan. Very nice to meet you. I'm sorry about what happened. Thank you for bringing the food. You need to go. We need to talk. Yeah, I'm just leaving. Please, eat. Dan was indeed very hungry. In a matter of minutes, he finished the food. Since you've eaten, we can continue. Let's start from the beginning. Unfortunately, I can't tell you everything at once. But there's some information I can give you. So you can understand the situation. Remember, everything you hear now and in the aftermath is a secret. A secret for which many people close to me have given their lives. A secret my family keeps from ancient times. And even with the fear of death, you have no right to reveal it. Yeah, the further away, the scarier. Dan thought since I'm destined to learn a terrible death secret, then I recognize it, especially if it can help Jesse. I love that you don't lose your sense of humor, even in such a difficult situation. It gives me hope that you can do this. You can do what, I wonder? Well, I'll take my time. Wait for her to say what's next. Have you ever heard of the theory of split worlds? The split? Well, I'm paraphrasing. Have you ever heard of the theory of parallel universes? Of course I do. I love reading fantastic books. Split worlds. What the fuck is that? This girl must be drunk on sake. What if I told you it wasn't fantastic? Reality? Yes, that's right. Here we are. Let's get it. Oh, here we are. Okay, let's get out of here. But how's that possible? Don't get ahead of yourself. In your own time. First things first. The man who attacked Jessie from a parallel universe. He injected her with some kind of substance. Apparently, he wanted to take it. It's probably a paralyzing agent. We believe that the police patrol prevented him from completing his mission. Unfortunately, that's all I know so far. The sad thing is, I don't know how to help her yet. But I'm sure you and I can work this out together. I understand that you don't think you're going to fit all this into a single meaning chain right now. Maybe you need to ask questions. I'm ready to answer some of them. Okay, first I need to know who you are. We are keepers. My family has been guarding the path to a parallel universe for centuries. And the way out. Well, if you're guarding the way out of it, how could you miss it? There's been some kind of anomaly, and this man got in completely unnoticed. Perhaps they have new technology that allows them to penetrate our world undetected. We're working on it now until they can say more. Okay, so why was he trying to kidnap Jesse? The answer to that question will have to be found together. Together? How can I help if I know nothing about it? You got it wrong. I can only help you find the answers to that question. But why did you decide to help me? Protect the way, our main task. There are rules. If we made a mistake and let this person in, then we must help to eliminate the consequences. So if this is all just a big secret, then why are you trying to entrust it to the first person you meet? We've been watching you for a long time, so we know we can trust you. Okay. Yeah, I also want to know who lives in a parallel universe. People like you and me. They're called parallel because they're identical. There are exactly the same people as here. And they're even genetically identical. Oh my god, just like I think I figured out what is going on and who that stranger is. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I think I know what's going on here. And I think I know why Jesse was being kidnapped. Alright? That's all I'm gonna say. It just kind of light bulb, you know? But I gotta keep going. I don't want to explain my theory because I feel like I'll spoil the game. It is getting good. As long as I can get past all the grammatical errors, this game is getting good. Okay, if you've been guarding the way for so long, maybe you know what kind of substance was used to paralyze Jess. Their technology is far superior to ours, and unfortunately, the assailant left no trace, so we have no way of analyzing the substance. But Jessie here, she's in the hospital. Can't you take blood tests or something, to find out what poisoned her? No, it needs pure matter to be analyzed. All we can do for now is keep her alive until we find the answers. The medics are doing a great job so far. What else would you know? Okay, so what do you want from me? What do you need me to do? After a little training, both physical and theoretical, I'll show you the way. You can see your city from the other side. We call it the Mirror. A group of scientists who study the parallel universe called atmosphere. After you're ready, you and I will go into the mirror and look for the answers together. Okay, now I'm not quite sure why you can't just do it without me. Let's face it, you're into robotics. You're into programming. You're really into this field. You're the perfect candidate for recruiting. Recruiting? Yes, we regularly recruit new agents for the atmosphere. And in your case, it's not just a new job and opportunities, but a chance to save Jessie. But I'll tell you right now, you cannot be fired. You can't just leave the atmosphere. The atmosphere decides who and when can leave the post. Any more questions? Yeah, so I'm gonna ask if Yui's an atmosphere agent. Your sister Yui, is she also an atmosphere agent? She looks so young. No, Yui was only on her way. She turned 18 in the spring. She's just getting started. She's just getting started with her way to being an agent. She's a recruit, just like you. Later you can talk to her. You'll be training together. My God, I still can't believe what I'm hearing right now. I'm a simple programmer. I mean, yesterday I played guitar and sang songs. If Yui's born into your family, then her fate as an agent has already been decided. No, it's just her choice. No one's forcing anyone. You can also now get up from the table and leave. And trust me, no one's going to bother you. Oh, no way, I'm in. I had no doubt. Yeah, I get it. I've got a lot of questions, of course, but I guess asking them all makes... But I guess, trying to ask them all doesn't make sense right now. When can we start? And what do I have to do so we can start looking for answers? You'll be contacted very soon and given the necessary instructions. First, we must prepare you mentally and physically. To do that, you're going to have to go to practice. I train recruits. So you're going to train me? You got that right. I'm going to do your training. There's enough information for you today. Ikiro will take you home. Okay, well, I'll wait for someone to contact me then. You won't have to wait long. See you soon, Dan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is really interesting. The game has taken a pretty cool twist. Like I said, I have an idea of what's going on, but I'm going to keep it under wraps. I'm not going to spoil it. What do you guys think of the game now? I know it started off really rough. The dialogue is still pretty rough, but the actual subject matter of the game is just getting really, really good. So let me know what you think. If you like the video, you want to see more of these, make sure you smack that like button. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.